Good day and welcome to today's class. Today's class is a continuation of our previous classes on mathematics. And in today's class, I will be helping those of my students who are in Canada preparing for their National 5 on mathematics. This will also help as a revision for those of you who are in senior secondary in Nigeria or in Africa who are equally having issues with mathematics. So this can help you solve one or two problems. Some of these topics I'll be treating, you must have done it in your classroom work, but it's going to help you as a revision to touch certain areas where you are still having lapses. So in National 5, we shall be looking at order of operations. Okay, order of operations. In a mathematical expression where you have all these operations into play, by operations, I'm talking about multiplication, addition, division, brackets, and all what's not. Okay, when you have all these operations in an expression, the order in which you carry out this operation matters. And as a revision, you all are familiar with what we refer to as BODMAS in mathematics. Okay, so B stands for bracket, O is for order. In some cases, you see it as of. D is for division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. This order in which I have just mentioned is the order in which these operations must be carried out. Meaning, you must first of all carry out the operation of bracket before that of order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. In a situation where you have two of this order in play, okay, you need to also follow them, know which comes before which, and carry out this operation. So I'm going to be explaining the order of operations in mathematics. Then we shall solve a few examples and test questions to enable you succeed in subsequent exams. So order of operations, that we should select and carry out calculations in the correct order of precedence using the rules of BODMAS. BODMAS in brackets, we have it as brackets first, then order, then division, then multiplication, then addition, and finally subtraction. Okay, so when you have an operation, these are the orders in which you will follow. So do you remember BODMAS? It stands for brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. The order in which we carry out a calculation is very important. Now, what is 2 plus 3 times 4? If we calculate 2 plus 3 part first, then we get, you then put it in a bracket. That bracket shows you that we are carrying out the operation of addition before that of multiplication. So when you do that, you then have 5 times 2 plus 3, which is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Also, if we carry the multiplication operation first, that is 3 times 4 part first, we get 2 plus into bracket 3 times 4. Okay, and that gives you 2 plus 12, which is equal to 14. Now, if you look at the two order in which we took it, you discover that we are arriving at two different answers. That shows you that you don't just carry out the operations in any order. Okay, you carry out based on the order of operations which we have listed, meaning that multiplication must come before addition, because in the order of operation, as we spelled it out as BODMAS, multiplication, which represents M, comes before addition, which is A. So these are obviously two different answers, but which one is correct? BODMAS tells us that multiplication comes before addition, so the second answer is correct, meaning 2 plus 3 times 4 is equal to 2 plus 12, which is equal to 12 to 14, meaning you carry out the operation of multiplication before that of addition. So let's take another example.